G'day, welcome to Real Action. Michael Guesty, got my mate Wayne Gordon with me today. Absolutely magnificent day on the water.
Beautiful day.
Bit of breeze. The current's going the same way as the breeze. That makes it really easy. We've just parked up in here. We've got a few live yellowtail this morning. We've got a massive arrangement of bait, everything from squid, octopus, you name it, we've got it. And we're going to send them down the Berley trail. So we've got the Burley trickling away there at the moment. Oh, and there is a bite just then. That's the sound I wanted to hear. Bit of a run on an octopus. So we're thinking snapper, tuskfish, Samson fish, maybe even a mackerel, you never know. But that was definitely a bite. That woke me up.
Yeah, well that one there's about mid-water, isn't it, that one?
It was that
no
noise.
Sinker?
This one's just floating back. Yeah, this one's got an octopus on it, a whole octopus, and it just got belted there then. But things are looking all right anyway.
Got something on here, Guesty?
You have?
Yeah, mate. Oh, I think it might be one of your... Oh, no, he's got a bit of a head shake there.
Well, I get the net. Seeing I'm doing.
Yes, might be a good idea there, mate. He's just starting to play up near the boat now. You wouldn't believe what it is either. Out here, I've never caught one.
It's a little kingfish, isn't it?
Little kingfish up this way.
Nice. Got him. Oh, he's only a little fella, but I can tell you. Now that just goes to show that our Burley's starting to work. We don't catch too many kingies in this spot here, so that's something different. And that's the whole idea about getting that Burley trail going, bringing the fish to you. So we're hoping, we're a chance of a snapper, maybe a mackerel. We're slowly getting there. Yep, go mate.
Oh, he's a nice fish too, this one, Guesty.
Yeah. Just going to mix things up a bit. We had a little bit of a move. We've come out a little bit deeper. Yeah, it's funny. There's sort of layers of water here at the moment. Much cleaner here, a little bit dirtier in closer. And yeah, not a lot going on in there. And that's what you've got to do. Keep an eye on the electronics. We had a bit of a sound around before we left, did we? We didn't see anything that
Nothing there, not much at all.
Nothing was exciting us, was it? That's for sure.
No.
So come out a little bit deeper. Marked a couple of fish on the bottom here. We're going to persist. We've got the Burley going.
Yep. Just went up a sinker size.
The current's running a bit harder out here, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm going to drop an octo-style jig. These ones are called a catchy dama. They're a weird-looking thing, and they knock around, and they're good when there's a bit of wind, and you can put them in the rod holder and let them move up and down. I'll put a soft plastic in there and see if we can't catch something on that as well. Looks like a snapper, mate.
Yeah, sure is.
I can probably just take a quick wrap and lift him up.
Beautiful.
Well done, sir.
Yes.
Now, just talk us through your rig there at the moment. Can I hold your fish up?
You can.
Sure, I didn't catch it.
So, like, we have been in close, and that's the sinker I had in a bit shallower water.
Yep.
And then we've come out here, and there was a little bit more current. So
we're in 38, nearly 40 metres here.
And I found these in your tackle box.
Yeah,
these
they're
clip-on
pretty cool.
sinkers.
Yeah, so you can just clip that on instead of having to retie that rig.
Yeah.
Clip it on. You forgot to cut the tag.
Yeah, I was just giving you a chance, mate. But it didn't work.
Right, so your rig, so you've got some 30-pound fluorocarbon.
Yep.
Good. Right, we need a couple of these hooks. So these are cutting point hooks. So they're super sharp, chemically sharpened, and really do drive in exceptionally well. So 2 hooks. I've got the sinker, and the good thing is here, you don't even need to, well, we can put the sinker on now, but see these click sinkers, they actually open up. So when you want to change size, actually, you just lay it in there, in the track, like so. If I can get it in there, we're joggling around a bit, and you just close that up, And away you go. They are a really cool invention. They come in a range of sizes, but that's the size Gordo's going with. And they show everyone quickly how you're going to tie those two on.
Well, we just do a snell, and we try to keep the snell the same, the hook's the same distance apart as what sort of bait you're using.
Yep.
So we've got squid, you know, they're sort of about that 100 mil long, and it's quite easy. Just to wrap, you put a tail around like that, and just wind back up like that. Hold it with the other finger through there, and just hold it and just get that knot to slide down. You pull that hook like that,
and it pulls up hard against the eye.
Pulls up against the eye, and that runs like that.
And then just either a uni knot or an improved blood knot to set the length.
Yep, that's it.
There you go.
Yep.
I'll let you sort that out.
Thank you. Righto.
Fish or not really?
I don't think it's a snapper. I would.
You're going to call it? Let's see.
No,
so he's going to try and... No.
I'm
I'm happy for you to call it.
I'd say Berley, mate.
And it is?
It is a tuskfish, actually.
Well, let's not, so show me that is not a pearl perch.
No, it's not.
Sundy's down. Swing him over here. I'll lift him in for you. Oh, check that out. Now, that is actually... Yeah, you grab that one, mate. I've got a good...
Yep, there goes one over there.
I'm on here. You tell
beautiful.
everyone at home about Venus tuskfish, and I'm on this one.
Well, these tusky, I thought it was a pearly, but because of the cross current, it's bloody.
I don't want to hear no one at home wants to hear excuses
no,
because of the cross current.
But very good eating.
They are a cool looking fish. I've got colour coming up here, Gordo, and I've got a nice snapper.
Oh, beautiful.
Nice snapper out of the deep water. It's got a little bit of a bump on his head. Hey-ya.
Nice.
I saw that rod load up and I thought, that's it, I've got to get in the action too. I can't have you catching all the fish today.
No.
But,
Well, a little bit joggly out here at the moment.
There's a little bit of a joggle on, but just a couple of the cool fish that you can catch around and about. And look, we are looking for a feed today. We're going to keep a couple to eat.
Yep.
If you're going to keep a snapper to eat, that is the perfect size. And I've got to tell you, I'm pretty sure he is well and truly over legal. So those two might make it to the
without a doubt.
fish bin. We let a lot of fish go. Sustainability is what I'm all about with real action. We do like lots of big breeding fish go and undersized fish. But it's nice to keep a couple to take home. Your wife's going to be happy. My wife's going to be even more excited about that.
100%. Got something on here, Guesty. Bit of weight. It doesn't.
Bit of weight?
No head shakes whatsoever.
Rock cod?
Oh, wait up. A lot of weight.
Ugh. Robbie gone?
Yes.
Oh, just
wait
in the
up.
bottom.
I've got him off the bottom.
Oh, so that fish was jammed in the bottom.
It was, mate. It's turned into a really good fish. That's what we're talking about. That's
so
nice.
It just shows your perseverance. So you actually thought you were snagged.
Yeah, and I just held weight on it, and I think the braid must have been around a rock, and then mate pulled it out, and here we go.
Oh, it's interesting to see what that is. It's amazing what can happen. We spoke about it before, that current is running across the surface here, but we think there's a bit of an undercurrent going back the other direction. And if we have a look at the sounder there now, you can just see Gordo's fish coming up through on that left-hand side. See the angle coming up? That's that fish, so we know it's 25 metres from the surface there at the moment. So it looks like not a bad fish on the sounder.
It's got some good head shakes about it.
Oh, yes. That is a nice tusky.
Beautiful tusky.
Mate, that is, yeah. Oh, hang on
to him. Oh, nice one.
Now, we had a discussion, well, a little bit earlier, we had a discussion about...
Yep,
hang
livey.
On. Oh, it's happened again.
Well, Guesty, we've exactly happened again. We've got a tusky and then we've had a hook up straight away, straight after it.
Maybe the tuskies tell the other fish that it's dinner time. So we were talking about tuskies just earlier and about how big they grow. Well, that one's definitely a couple of kilos.
Same things happen. And what was on that, a livey?
Yeah, so we got those live yellowtail earlier. And anyone who's fished with me knows, I mean, you know, we've got to have rods out, every option covered. So I've got a live bait down here. Something's eaten. I'm not sure what it is. Oh, a couple of head shakes.
Mate,
have a look at that fish. That's a cracker.
Yeah. These fish, like you'll find a group, a small reef system that might only hold, 5 or 10 of them. And yeah, I'm not really sure about the spots on them myself, but they're definitely a colourful fish and great eating.
And I'm pretty sure this is a Maori cod.
Maori cod.
Maori cod.
It is.
Look at that. Now, there's a reason why. If we have a look at that long leader there, that was my sinker. So that's a lighter leader, and that's what we call a breakaway weight, because if a bigger fish grabs it and drags you across the bottom, you don't want to be hung up in the bottom. Look at that. That's probably as big as I've caught a Maori cod down there.
They won't get much bigger than that one.
And there's, have a look at that.
He was definitely hungry.
Have a look at that.
Yep.
You see we're using 2 different styles of hooks. That's the circle hook on the live bait, and then that's our conventional cutting point style J hook there. And Gordo's got a double rig. So Maori cod, Venus tuskfish. The fish are slowly getting a bit bigger, which is pretty cool. When you're going out and moving out deeper and deeper with your depth sounder, don't forget when you get out to 100 metres, those fish that you mark in 20 metres that look pretty big on the sounder, they're going to look smaller on the bottom. So it pays to zoom in, have a bit of a look, and then persevere. Get that Berley trail going.
Right.
Feed them and
it pays off.
Feed them and they shall come, mate. There you go. Oh, whack.
First bait in the water, Guesty.
Yes. We got blown off the water yesterday. I think I did mention at one point that those forecasts can be up to 40% stronger. How windy was it? It was crazy.
Yeah, no, it was.
And we're restricted here a little bit with our access on the mid-north coast here with these New South Wales coastal bars. Make sure you've got your life jackets on. And we had to get back in to beat the tide. So we've done that. We've come back out this morning and it's not too bad. It's definitely died off. A little bit of westerly, a few rain showers around. This is my first bait, and what we're going to do is what we didn't show you yesterday is the range of baits you can use in these bait fishing sessions. So we've got our Burley pot going at the back. I'm just fighting a fish while I'm talking to you. Just go through what we got there, Gordo.
Yeah, what we've got, and what did you put on, a bit of squid?
I put a whole squid on.
Whole squid on like that,
exactly.
Yeah. So we're using the twin hook rigs, just so you can put the top hook through the top of the squid like that, and the bottom down through the head. But we've got all sorts of, we've got cuttlefish, which the snapper love, the prawns with a bit of colour for your tuskfish, slimies of course, butterfly them, take the sides off, whole, great bait all round. And your bonito, same thing, you take the slab off and then you just use nice long strips, and you can see like the hooks we're running there, you can just cut them to the exact size you want.
And when you get it all right, that's what happens. So Gordo's just been through the baits there. So that was a whole squid with that twin hook rig, just so. Look, the important thing is to make sure that you space those hooks out to suit the size of the bait.
That's right.
It?
Yeah. So the fish come up and they can, the back hook. Generally, that's where you'll get them on the back hook. Which, what was that one?
Just got him. Oh, he swallowed the other one in there. It's deeper water. You can see he's popped out there a little bit. But that's a magnificent looking snapper. The sun's just coming up. I just want to get a bit of light on that fish. And I know we talk about our Queensland cousins there have got some fantastic looking reef fish. But from here south, I've got to tell you, that's a cool looking fish this time of the morning right there. That's a beautiful snapper.
Now that's a cracking catch. Have you been catching some ripper fish lately? Send in your photo to our Alfab's Cracking Catch competition at the Real Action TV Facebook page. To get you hooked up every week, we're giving away a pen, rod, reel and line combo, an awesome JBL marine stereo system, along with some great gear from Valvoline to keep your marine engine and trailer lubricated.
That's how you do it, Gordo.
Yeah, well, you've done well. I can't seem to hook them on this side of the boat.
Oh, that's how it is some days.
It is.
Dirty big rain cloud down that way there. So it's, I'm glad we're in this boat today, not the open boat. So a big centre cab so we can hide out of it, because I think we're going to be driving back that way later, Gordo, and it is going to get pretty damn wet heading back that way. Great thing with the technology these days, you can keep an eye on the weather pretty easily, can't you?
Yeah.
Look at the radars. And we were going to go back that way and have a bit of a fish, but I think, well, there's still a few fish up this way, and we'll just keep out of the rain for a bit longer.
That sounds like a good idea.
Just goes to show you, it pays to keep an eye on your depth sounder when you're fishing. I never turn it off. Love looking back and seeing. We're just having a bit of a chat, Gordo and I, and said, that's a slightly better fish, and you could just see them rolling through. We're in, 38 metres of water there. You can see little marks on the digital, but it's when the down scan shows you that sort of X-ray vision that you get, and you go, oh, okay, there's slightly better fish again. This is not a massive snapper by any means, but just a slightly better one. And just before we were going to move, and if you're not paying attention to that, quite often you can start your motor up and head off to the next spot. But I just saw a couple more fish coming through, and that's probably the next size fish up again, is that one there. Oh. So that fish really is about paying attention to your electronics, and we just held off there just for a minute or so, and maybe they'll get a bit bigger again. So, yeah, beautiful little fish, that one.
Staying safer on the water has never been easier thanks to the Marine Rescue app, and it's free. All you need to do is tell us where you're going and when you'll be back, and don't forget to log off. So take a couple of minutes to set up your profile. Be smart, choose the tracking option so Marine Rescue knows where to start searching in an emergency. Logging on with Marine Rescue New South Wales means someone's watching out for you. Marine Rescue New South Wales, volunteers saving lives on the water.
Mate, so I've hooked up something. There's a lot of weight to it. I don't know what this is going to be, Guesty. I'm guessing... Oh, mate, it's hard to tell, mate. There's a lot of weight to it.
Oh.
Double whammy.
Yeah, I've got something there, mate.
Oh,
what have you got, mate?
Mate, you don't want to know. It is a banjo shark.
I don't think mine's one of those. Oh, come on, show everybody. They're pretty cool looking things. We'll see what I've got.
Oh, we'll have a look.
And we'll compare notes. How does that sound?
Look at this. They are a pretty...
Oh, they're a cool looking thing.
Shark, ray,
Hang on a sec, we'll just see if what I've got compares with what you've got.
I'd say it's going to be a bit different there.
I think.
What are you, buddy?
I reckon I'll see you my snapper.
The Snapper King.
Which one would you rather?
I think I'd rather your snapper than this.
Beautiful little pan size one, that. Peak bite times when you're fishing for banjo sharks?
No, any time for me.
Peak bite times when you're fishing for snapper. Of course, tide changes are absolute key, but early and later your other two peak bite times.
Mate, I think this thing has to go back.
He's a cool looking unit. So obviously he sits on the bottom and just cleans up bits and
picks up
pieces.
most of my baits.
What it does tell me is that we're not on the hard reef, and that's on that sort of gravelly, corally stuff. So it just means we've positioned ourselves perfectly.
Is that why you're getting snapper?
Yeah.
And I'm not?
I'm going to keep fishing this side.
Righto. What do you got there? Does it have to be another snapper? You seem to be getting a few today.
No, it's a pearl perch.
It's not.
In the current, look at that. Finally got one. I think wanting to catch one. Hold my rod there.
Yep, I got it.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
That is a good one.
Nice. Look at
that. Just as we speak, I'm on too.
You're on? All right, hang on. I'll deal with this.
Yep.
Oh, nice fish. That looks like a good fish, that one. I'll pop this fella in the live well for a minute, but I've got to tell you, they are a cool-looking fish, the mighty pearl perch. He's a little bit sad there. He's been hanging on to that bait there for a little while. A better-eating fish that you won't get, but amazing. Big mouth. They can swallow quite a big bait too, so that's the
My
pearly.
fish is gone.
He's gone?
Yep.
I'm going to put him in the live well for a minute, but he's a cracker.
Yep. Oh, the nice one.
That's the go.
Yes.
We've been having a bit of a, well, I guess what you'd call a hopscotch around, where had a couple of drops, no good, move along, and once you get used to looking at electronics and you know certainly what snapper look like, pearl perch, whatever your target fish is, and you've got the confidence to say that's what they are, then and if you don't see them, just move on.
No, exactly right.
And we're lucky in this area where there's lots of little places we can try too.
Yep.
It's not like there's one reef and you've got to sit there and wait. But using that Burley, if you do have to do that, that's a great way to get them. Get the fish up, I should say. We're probably just a little bit deep with too much current for the Burley to be really effective at the moment. So it's more about finding the fish and dropping on their head. And I'm going to tell you,
and it's worked well.
Slightly better one, that one.
Yeah, no, it's a nice fish.
Right. That is a snapper, mate. Come on. I was going to get the net, but I reckon
you lift him straight in.
I can just lift him straight up.
Oh, nice one.
Yes. Oh, cool.
Nice fish.
I don't mind holding your fish up. You can do the winding in.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful looking snapper right there. The colours are just amazing on that fish. How red is it? They've got an amazing appetite, haven't they? They'll eat just about anything, snapper.
They will, yeah. And
what was this one on?
So we did have all that bait we set up there before, and he took actually one of those cuttlefish that I had sitting there, a bit more of a hardier bait.
Yeah, I know. Talking to the professional fishermen at times, they say when the cuttlefish are about and the backbone of the cuttlefish, that sort of white bit that you get, I think people put them in their budgie cages, don't they?
Yeah.
Scratch their beaks up. When they're about, that's a good time to use cuttlefish. That's a cracker, mate. There you go, there's a couple of cracking fish, a big pearly and a really nice snapper. We've had a fantastic time.
We have, yeah.
Feeding baits down the Berley trail, moving around, spotting fish, everything from Venus tuskies to Maori cod, and of course, snapper and pearlies as well. You've been watching Real Action. Michael Guest, Wayne Gordon. We'll catch you next time. See you guys.
If you want more tips, tricks, and behind-the-scenes stories, check out the Real Action Fishing Podcast.